everyone, Eddie here. Minecraft Realms. Oh, that was a terrible shot. Yep, my eyes not fantastic still, but it's getting there. Yeah, it's kind of a strange day today. I've done a little bit on here in bits and bobs, because I have found that my eyes get tired if I spend too long on it. So, I should do a kind of a world tour. Because that might be easiest for me and kind of fun for everyone else. So, world tour. Let's start in my world. Fugly House. Hey, whoop. There you go, so I can still make it down there without hurting myself. This is Fugly House. It is fugly. That's the only way to describe it. But it is changing over time, bit by bit. We are bringing it up. New addition that I put in this morning is a little balcony out here with a dangly light. Look at it. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely indeed? So, there is a fugly house. It has downstairs, which is the balcony of Tumble Down Castle, overlooking in on the lake. That's for any new visitors to the server. If they need somewhere to sleep, they can always jump straight in there. There's a teeny bit of food in there, and somewhere in emergency. The chickens of Eddie Fried Chicken, busy laying eggs. Down into the further depths of the castle, you get the workings of the chicken farm. Whoa! And obviously a hole. Who put that there? A hole in the floor, which takes you down to the mining areas and stuff, and this lower level here, which looks out into the ravine. Come through here and you're into the little butcher's shop with butchery stuff and mobs by the sound of it. Okay, there's a mob. Goes in a chicken shack. This is where you get your free chicken. Free chicken and feathers. Help yourself, no one minds. This, I'm pretty sure, is Sephora's. This place. Get out of her place. Look, nobody's visitors in there. Oh, I don't know. Pretty sure it's Sephora's place. Or Sapphire's, depending how you pronounce it. Place. Looking good. Loving this detail work. So, I bumped into her the other day. Met her up. If you go over here, you can... Oh, no, still can't see it from there because the stable's in the way. You can just see her build up there. So, that's where her place is. We'll go see that in a minute. So I bumped into her over there and said, look, come to Spawn Town, build a house. I said, build it anywhere. So she did. There. Big and bold, that's what I like. So that's Sephora's house. I won't go too into that because she's only just built it and I don't think there's a huge amount in there yet. But she's put a lot of effort into the floors and design. This is the fishing shack. And I was fishing this morning for a couple of minutes. And I got my first ever clownfish. Which I think it's my first ever clownfish. Definitely very rare for me to catch one, if not. So this is the fishing shack. It just sits and do a bit of fishing from there. Quite safe from mobs. We've got Deven to thank for the lovely passing, which I think is awesome. It just really does break it all up, and she's going to run that through the whole place hopefully soon. But it's one of those time-consuming things. Talking of time, we're okay on time. Home sweet home. House on the hill. This is another for the community project. Deven's built this one, and it is home sweet home for everyone to use. It's got spare beds in here, community chests. Don't go crazy. London people don't go crazy and abuse them, like nick all the diamonds and stuff. Just come in and help yourself to what you need. She is breeding villagers at the moment who like getting out by the look of it. And yet they're even outside. Yeah, that's not good. How did you even get out there? Did you breed through the wall? Well, don't like you. And the iron golem protecting them. Enchantment table for use, for our uses as well. Tools and stuff. Map of the area. A mine. And if we scoot back through here, avoiding the villagers, we have the Deven's lab scary in there. Don't go in there. Find the button. I'm not making for the door. Down here you've got the animal pens, which you've put a lot of effort into underground animal pens. Even getting the grass down here, lava and water for the lighting. It is really a lot of effort going into this. Because it's down here, you just don't see it. But there's the animal pens. I'm sure she's up to more as well. She's building more and more bits. As time goes on, yeah, look, it's heading down this way. Not been down here before, so she's kind of following the cave lines, I think. But there you go, it carries on down into there. So, there's a lot going on. Deven doesn't stand still, I swear. There's always something being built somewhere. So, hats off to Deven, because this is her little realm. And she's certainly putting everyone to shame by the amount of effort she's putting into it. So, back up the long stairs. And yeah, you can get out the door. Not sure what the plans are for around here. But I'm expecting something fantastic to pop in there one day without me knowing it. What else we got going on? So that's home sweet home. That's kind of, when you arrive on the server, that's your immediate resources centre. You've got Eddie Fry's chicken for free food. You've got my little butcher's shop underneath Fugly House as well. The notice board of things that are going on. This is the town square fountain. We're hoping we're going to get a beacon either under the fountain or somewhere nearby. Put this up the other day for Deven because she does like the mushroom houses. And this is the closest I could get to a little mushroom house, but fit in the theme of the place. That mushroom was a pain to build. That shouldn't be there. It really was a nightmare to get that mushroom to grow. But grow it did. So I've got loads more work to do, getting a few more mushrooms up. I'm thinking of doing like a villagers market stall there, with villagers in the stalls. So if you want stuff, you go to see the villager, like a butcher villager, or the, oh, there's loads of new types of villagers, I can't remember any of them at the moment. We have an abundance of beds. Everywhere there's a build going on, there's a bed, which is handy, because night times need sleeping. Well, they don't need sleeping, it's just handy to sleep. Let's be honest. Who wants to fight a mob unless you have to? I mean, look how cool that looks. There's a really nice area coming up here. This is Deven's extension to Home Sweet Home. She did start it off as a stables and animal place, but where it's going from now, I don't know. but she loves doing big builds, and I think this is going to be one of the best ones. Because that and Home Sweet Home, we've got such character with this texture pack, which is the John Smith's texture pack, if anyone else is wondering. It gives them a lovely character, doesn't it? Alright, back on with the tour. We'll scoot round this way, just to see the little gazebo. Well, it was a gazebo, is it still a gazebo? Yep, still a gazebo. Interesting use of ironwork. We have a portal to portal places. We have the tree farm over here. We have Deven's latest project, or one of our latest projects, which is the wheat fields. Slowly but surely she's covering the hill with wheat, which is going to look brilliant. And pumpkin patches and everything. She's looking good, definitely looking good. Now we'll head back this way. It's only a small world, but there's plenty in it still. Growing bit by bit. The more people we have joined, the more that's happening. This is the tunnel from spawn. If you spawn at spawn, you can either follow this little tunnel through, which leads to the spawn. You spawn somewhere in that bit. I spawned up a tree up over there. So your spawn area is somewhere over there. So you've got this place you can find easily, or the main town. Emergency hut in case you spawn at night. Or planned ahead, see. If you wander this way, which is the other route into town, down the rustic path, through the trees, dodging the vines, you come to the bridge to spawn. Which is a little bridge that takes you through the marsh with the jungle trees, all lit up by Deven. That's all Deven's work, these lights. Put a lot of effort into these things. You come over the rickety bridge, we've got a little boating house there, we'll go past that in a minute. We have Deven's Tower. She found this on somebody's website, and she's meticulously copying it from their build. And I'll tell you something, it is a cracking build. Without sharing too much, because I'm sure she'll want to show some of it, is the amount of effort that's gone into doing this. Everything's in the right places, everything's doing the right things. It's looking wonderful, isn't it? Bit I like about it is, I don't know if you can see it from down here, but it's got a brick roof, which is kind of conical. So I built these stables in a very similar fashion. Planted a brick roof on the top of it, just to kind of match it a bit. See what I mean about a conical roof? But didn't know whether to do conical roofs here or just leave it open. So I've left it open for the moment, but it may end up being two little conical roofs. Down here we have the layout for the extension to the stables, which will be coming out that way. So we have another bank of stables there and another bank of stables here with the entryway down there. Was tempted to do something there for the horses, but I don't know what plans Deven's got for that area at the moment. So I've left that be. So, how to get off of here? Jump, of course. Right, couple of other little bits before we go on the wanderings. Actually, let's go on the wanderings. We'll come back and do the other bits in a sec. Let's go up to Sapphire's place, which is up this way. If I can get there this way. Should be able to. Somehow. Yep. Let's Sapphire stairs. Once again, Sapphire's not been on the realms long. but she's put a lot of effort into making her place look nice. This is a hotel stroke motel for people to join as well. She was showing me it the other day. Got rooms upstairs. It's like the kitchen area. That's where she lives, looks after the place. Paul Wayne's kitchen. As I say, she's done a cracking job. Love the alternate multi-pane glasses, multicoloured glasses. She has a swimming pool, which of course, whenever you see a diving board, what is the one thing you gotta do? Gotta test it. So she has a lovely swimming pool. And what we got over here is new. Not seen this one. Look, little chicken farm. Nice. Hang on, did I pick up an egg? Oh, yeah. Gotta put... no luck there. You had the chicken farm there. So she's making a nice little area for herself, big. Cows up here, coloured sheep of course. Now I have, this is the tricky bit for me, I have to try and track down. Now, if this is the front, I think it's this way. Is it over here? It might be over this way. I really don't know. I lose track of things. No, that's a quarry. She has made a waterfall with a pool of water in the mountains, which looks down into the village area. I'm not 100% sure where it is. I think this might be it. Yeah, this has got to be it. Just jump over the back of a chair for the moment. So she's made this little pool area, which you can dip down in here. Which is like a little grotto. And looking over the bridge and entrance into the village, she's got this waterfall. Now, isn't that a lovely view from there? So this is, whoa, is Sapphira's place up there, which is making it look very, very sweet. I do like what's work that's been done there. Scoot back across the bridge. And we'll head off to Chad's. Because I found Chad's by accident. Chad is a little bit secluded. He disappears over here. We've got a boating house over here. Ready for boating on the lake. Right. Ooh. We've got to remember to follow the torches. The sun's heading down, isn't it? I should be okay if I don't fall down ravines. Did that the first time I come through here as well. Bit of pig passing through. Now, come over here. If I remember right, there's a little sand bridge. Then the trickiest one is finding Nanny's place. Nanny's castle. Now, it's a big castle, but it's tricky to find. That horse has been bobbing in the water since I last come round here. Flat bridge, Deven. Are you noting this? Flat bridge? That's very flat. Decent, Deven. She likes to be able to get under bridges. Oh, excuse me. No, I've lost the path now. Where was the path? There's the path. There's the torch. So where's the next torch? Is it over this way? Chad, I've lost your place. Night is coming. And in the chest. if in doubt, get the ender chest out, because in the ender chest there's a pile of bits. Boop. Doink. Right, let's stick that back in there. Get Mr. Silky. Good doink. Right, and carry on our merry way. Which is up here. Well, there's the upper torch. So then you come here, that's it, this way. Try not to run into torches, of course. Then you pop up here, the beautiful sunrise over Chad's place. Which I'm not sure how much he's done, how much he's on, but he's got this pyramid fill coming. And loads of stuff happening in different areas. Well, I won't go too far into it. I don't know how much he's done on here, so I won't probe too deeply, but his horse is making a run for it. I do have a lead. Let's see if we can't rescue his horse for him. Oh no. There's a fence over here somewhere. Because if not, oh, there's a fence post. Boop. Stay there, guys. It's probably me coming over here to break their leashes, so I don't mind putting the leashes back. That is not a problem. Now we have the hunt to Nunny's place, which is somewhere in these woods. I say somewhere, it's a bit of a trek. Oh, that was a bit of calamity. I've me phone going off and all sorts of things. Right, Nunny's place. I did have the coordinates for it, but I have no idea what they are now. And if I did have the coordinates, I probably wouldn't be able to see it on the F3 screen anyway. So, we have two choices. I think I'm going back the way I came. Look, I'm going to have a quick look through this forest and see if I come across it. If I do, I'll pop back in. If not, I shall see you back at spawn. See you in a moment. Ah, back. Never found Nanny's castle. I did have a look. But I did find my way back to spawn by a roundabout route. There's the top of Home Sweet Home. And this is Eddie's perch. This is where I first, when I come on the server, made a little perch. First, it was raining, the home rain on me home. And I made this little perch because this was all stone round here, like a whole stone canyon. I thought, well, that'll make a great place to start out, and I didn't in the end. I went over to spawn with Deven and started working there instead. So this never took off. But it does remind me that there is another place we can go. We scoot down here. This is what I mean about Deven being busy. She's covered the whole of this in grass. Beds everywhere. Tell you, there's a bed. You find it, there's one here. This is Deven's bridge that she was working on. Whoop. And somewhere in this direction, I say vaguely because it's been a little while since I was out here, and I had trouble finding it the first time I come out here. Uh-oh, I've lost it. Oh, where did I put that then? I'm pretty sure it wasn't too far from that river. There's far too many trees around here for it to be here. That mountain looks familiar. It might be up here. Bear with me. I may know where I'm going. Possibly. Maybe. Yep, enough holes in the ground for it to be around it. Oh, is that it? Have we found it? I can't tell, it's like a blur. There's something there, it could be it. That's probably why I couldn't find Nanny's castle. Probably run right past it. This little mess here, I wouldn't have made it in this brick if I'd known we were changing texture packs, that's for sure. Is my little escape. What was gonna be the start of a tower. A tower of interesting things. Hello? Is that how you got in here? Fell through a hole in the ground. Well, let's get us away out, shall we? Me and you, Mr. Horse. We'll have an escape. Do you? It's big enough for you to get up. No problems getting out of there. Let's just make sure, put a bit of extra down there. Come on in. I haven't got any leads anymore, so I can't lead you up. Yeah, this is my tower that was gonna be. It has a little farmy bit up here, with farms in it. Potatoes, carrots, weeds, etc. And if you go down into the central, which was going to be a theme, I was going to have a central pillar going down into the earth and one going up to the top. You have a few chests of junk, and it is all junk in here. Stone by the bucketful, more stone. Junk. Nether wart, that could come in handy. Ooh, take that with me. Doors, netherrack, tons of it. Till I went to Nether. Melons, mushrooms. Mushrooms, now they I do need. Broken bow, flint and steel, gold nugget, glowstone dust. It's all the good stuff in there. And you got my rather noisy. I think that's a drop to bedrock. With a splash down there. I'm not 100% sure, I'm not going to jump down it and find out. This is my nether portal. And when you see how close it is to the spawn portal, you'll laugh. Ooh, that doesn't look the same in this texture pack either. Look better in the other one. But it does the job. Ooh, they're weird. Piggy, you're still here. Why are you still here? You're warming yourself on that torch, aren't you? You're making a nice little bit of bacon for somebody. So that is how close he's literally. You got this little corridor. There it is. You can see both portals from the same point. Well, that's how near we are. It's never bright in this texture pack. This is how close we are to the portal. Pops us out by the tree farm. Well, never found Nunny's castle. But I should try and find it next time. I've got to find the coordinates. I've got them written down somewhere. So I'll find the coordinates. Next time we do a world tour, definitely take you out to Nunny's castle. But last bit to show you is my magical mystery tour. Deven fell upon this the other day, which I thought was fun. She ran around and put more torches down. Now, this is a little tricky way. She got to here, where you got to drop the pit. Just scoot over there. Carry on down. You come down to the bottom of the waterfall, and the bottom of the ravine. And the incredible dancing chickens. Which is getting really nice there, all these beacons are coming down. Still needs a load of work, still needs a lot of prettifying. You can come along here, come along here, come through here, up here, and go to somewhere else. Dun dun dun. I have plans. I have plans for all that. Oops, I don't know. But it's gonna take a little while. So there's a lot of digging and building and manipulating waters and stuff just to get that done. But I thought I'd have an interesting little, scoot over it, interesting route to it through the ravine. A little bit dangerous, but that's the fun of it, isn't it? A little bit dangerous. Jonesy the cat. Right, I think that is going to do us for the world tour. It's the world tour so far. Plenty more to come, I am sure. So, get on the ladder. Stick with us and see where we go. And look at that for a perfectly timed screenshot moment. Boosh, look at that. You can't complain when you get screenshots like that, can you? As I say, come and see us in our vids. Deven's link's down below. Hopefully we're getting another YouTuber or two on here very soon, and we'll be able to put their links in as well. So, see you in the next episode, everyone. Have a brilliant day. Bye.